And
wasn't it funny when like the microphone wasn't working? Anyway, today, guys.
I totally didn't have a meltdown at that point. Everything totally went smooth.
This is so funny.
Hey, do you remember that time when the microphone didn't work? Just like when other things don't work, and I totally went, no big deal.
It's literally not even that big of a deal.
Yeah, no.
It's so great.
What'd you do today?
What did I do? I edited our episode 15 and exported. Did a lot of exporting.
Really going down the details there.
Yeah, and now I'm uploading.
You know, it's funny. I asked you what you did today, and for some reason, sometimes people want to do this thing where they do like a joke and they go, "You know what I did? And I go, "Oh, that's funny. You named 4 things. If you want to be Miss or Mr. Sarcastic Details, I want to know it all. How many steps did you take to the bathroom to take a piss?"
I didn't really do a lot today. So.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I think I'm saying people need to change that. Like, if you only did 3 things a day, tell me everything you did in between. And then at one point, I walked into the living room and I thought I needed something, and I don't think I did. So I walked back into the room and I looked in the closet for some strange reason. And then honestly, I spaced out for like 20 minutes staring into the closet. And then I walked back out to the living room because I remembered that I needed a tissue because I was jacking off.
So I went to the store.
Yeah, this is good.
I went to the store. I got some energy drinks for both of us.
Okay. Haven't drank mine yet. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. And then I saw that they had roses there. So I was like, how much are those roses? And the lady was like, $4.99.
At the gas station?
Like, yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm going to get one because they were fresh. He clearly just brought in.
Yeah, just brought in from whatever homeless guy sells them roses, yes.
It's not a homeless person.
Oh.
I worked at a few guys.
It's not a homeless person.
Yeah, it's
not a homeless person.
It's an actual company.
He has a car.
Yeah, it's an actual company that comes in. But, and they bring in, like fresh flowers depending on the season. Like, like once a week. So, like, those flowers go bad pretty quick. But anyway, yeah, I saw that they were fresh and I was like, I'm going to get him one. And I got him one.
See, and this is exactly why people need to tell more detail. That was awesome. I love that story. I love that story. And, I don't care if the guy has a car or not. That's a homeless guy. That if you get a gas station rose, then you got it from a homeless person. I mean, it's the exact equivalent. If homeless people live there, then 1 + 1 = fish. So I remember today I was thinking, oh, that's exactly how I want to start. That's how I want to bring it in.
Throw your hands.
Yo, who did that? Yo, show yourself. If you're a real man, show yourself right now. You gonna hit a woman. Yo, who hit you? Who hit you? What happened? Is you? You did that? Oh man, you got one of you got that ghost hand from that movie, where you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
oh no.
This hand.
Yep. You gotta be careful.
Shouts out the Grateful or Evil Dead show. That thing's dope.
That's not what I was referring, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess there are multiple shows where somebody's
No.
hand is possessed.
I don't know.
Or are you talking about
It's
one where it's like cut off and it walks around because that's.
Yeah, he cuts it off after. It's making him do crazy, and then he cuts it off, and then it starts killing everybody.
Grateful Dead or Grateful Dead, Evil Dead.
No, but there is a movie. No, I'm telling. Okay, I understand that. There is a movie like in the I don't know. It doesn't matter because I'm sure it's in the same
like
time.
Early '80s, '90s.
No, so like late '90s to early 2000s. And it's like a teenage horror movie essentially.
Yeah.
And it's got a teenager. Not evil. So did they just call it Evil Dead? It wasn't called. It's not called that though. And then it's got his two friends. Okay, spoiler alert. Does the movie end with him in a hospital bed, and then like he thinks everything is fine, and his two friends who are dead, he sees them like it coming to him?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
It's like a stoner movie though, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you have seen it. Damn.
Yeah, that's.
But it's called Evil Dead.
I'm like 99% sure. I'll put the corrected one if anything, but. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, he's hilarious. He was a teenager back then when the movie came out, but now he's older and he's absolutely hilarious.
So the Ash of Evil Dead or whatever is the same
Ash
guy.
versus the Evil Dead.
Kind of makes me a little sick now to be honest. Like they're really good, but it's the fact that I don't like soda that much. So then I'm drinking them and I'm like, not that much.
He loves soda.
How you gonna tell me?
He loves sugary things. He loves candy. He loves
but not a
all
lot.
kinds of
but not a lot
stuff.
though.
I've seen him eat like 10 tiny little pieces of candy.
Wow. I feel like Sal Volcano right now. I'm distraught. I'm taken back by this. By no. Okay, listen. First of all, even if you did, she does not want to acknowledge that it is only once or twice in a couple of months that I would do that. And it is... Fuck you! How about that?
You don't have to impress anybody here.
Don't patronize me.
I love the candy eating. I love it when I come out here and I see him just digging into some candy. That's my favorite.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. A recent person who used to be on this podcast, too, he used to do the same thing. And we would look like two raccoons out in the kitchen at midnight, because people be like, I'll be out in the kitchen at 2 a.m. I'm like, who are you? You're not human. But we out there midnight, just wiggling back and forth, just mouthful of just what candy or whatever sweets were left out or not eaten, whatever leftovers. Oh man, yeah, of course. But I don't do it all the time. I don't do it. I mean, I'm like, okay, every once in a while. Who the? So you are ready. You are ready to start.
Maybe.
Okay. Welcome. 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 Welcome.
I'm gonna have actual welcome.
Welcome to another episode of the SuperSour podcast with your hosts, Joe and Reese from SuperSour. Hello, I'm Joe, the whitest Puerto Rican you know, also known as one half of the #1 Fortnite podcast stream team on Twitch. That's me. And that's Reese. Reese, you got any monikers or anything like that? Nope, she don't think she does. Right? No?
Okay.
Do you have a moniker? You got a moniker? Want to throw it out there?
My ninja giraffe.
Alright, well that's a gamer tag, but you know.
Well, actually, I'm homicidal tire now.
That is so wild. We got to talk about that later. That she named herself Homicidal Tire with a gamer tag type thing, or Twitch. Your own Twitch account.
I'm probably gonna make a Twitter
out of
and
all
Instagram
the
too.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. I mean, I think there's gonna be a lot of people who like that. Guys, we are out on a new episode, episode 20, whatever we're at, and we are back at the SuperSour Homestead podcast area with the big sign and the table and the microphone that's kind of working. And so that way I don't forget later on, and I don't have to do some big thing in the middle of it. I just want to thank you guys again for watching. If you're here, that means you're a loyal SuperSour fan. You are a sour boy, a sour Sally, and we love you. So if you're here and you haven't already, like the video, go back like other videos, subscribe while you're here, click the bell, and if you, it's all going to be up there. And if you haven't already, please go follow our social medias as well. SuperSourjir on everything.
Pretty much everything.
Pretty much
if
everything.
It's not. It's SuperSour.
Correct. And when you're trying to find us here on YouTube and you tell other people, if you're trying to search, just because you're going to share it. That's the other thing. You're going to share the podcast to the people you hate. But if you're searching it, search Super Sour Podcast. Don't hurt yourself with Super Sour, okay? Super Sour Podcast for searches. And we are, as we've said a little bit earlier, we are very, very happy to let you know that we have been streaming very regularly, taking a small hiatus while we get new equipment for the next about 2 weeks. But if you want to head over to our Twitch channel, Super Sour, it's twitch.tv/SuperSourGames. Super Sour Games. And over there we play Fortnite, play Fall Guys, and once we get everything upgraded over there, it's going to be a lot more. So
maybe I'll play Sims. Who knows?
And Reese, you wanna? We did a little thing. We got a little thing going on now that people can help us out with. What's that?
Patreon.
Hey.
Patreon. Right now, literally as we are making this video, it is under review. Meaning by the time this video comes out, you can probably join a tier. It starts out at $3. I think I said it.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
I throw that away at the gas station every day. That amount.
I spent more on a flower today, so.
So if you want to support, think about that. If you want to support local business, if you're that person who's like, I love supporting local businesses, this is a local business. This is somebody straight from Florida, straight from your hometown that we're please, I don't want to spray lawns. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to work outside. It's hot. So hot. So
I also feel like I can explain the tiers pretty briefly, real quick. The first tier,
please do.
For $3, I'm just gonna make sure that you guys can get as much of us content as possible, as
uncensored.
As well as the videos that we post in our videos.
Yes.
The videos that we watch. Because some of them we can't have in there. Once I put it on YouTube, they say you got to take it out.
We got to crack down a little bit. So
there's some stuff on there that's you don't see and you don't even know. We're gonna put it on there. The next tier, you get all that, and then we'll have some live streams sometimes maybe that are just us hanging out, talking.
And I gotta say, with that first tier, you're saying that we've had at least 3 episodes where we've had to do major cuts to things that happen because of YouTube's. So you're saying that if somebody was on that tier, they could watch those videos again with full how we put it out there.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
It'll all be there.
That's pretty dope.
Also, with the second tier, which I'm pretty sure is only a little bit more than $3. I can't remember specific price, but you'll see it if you wanted it. Again, it's going to be live streams, personal stuff, just us being there. And then for the last stream, which I know is at $15.
That's a little bit. That's a little bit of money.
That's a little bit.
That's a subscription right there.
It is. But if you have a product or anything that you want sponsored, we will basically be your sponsor. So you would basically be paying for a sponsorship through us. You would get a little commercial they're going to have. And I think that's pretty good.
I'm
excited. All the other stuff, of course, from the other tiers.
So excited. That's going to be cool. And we're really excited to bring that content to you guys because we just want to keep doing it. We want to let you guys know that we've been investing so much time and money to make this better for you guys. We love doing this. And we just hope you like the product that we're putting out to you guys. And we want you guys to be involved. So that's why we're doing all this. As I used to say this on my Twitch stream a lot. When you invest in us, we're not yet at least. We're not taking your money and running to Burger King, okay? But we are investing in us, and that helps you have a better time when you watch us. So, and then one more thing before we're done whoring each other out and whoring ourselves out here is that we're plugging away. That's cool. But am I seeing right in the camera there? Is that a new shirt? Is that it's tie-dye though. Is that a Super Sour shirt?
It is.
Well, but that's wow. I don't see the tag on it though anywhere. It's just tie-dye.
Oh boy.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Super Sour. No, the Super Sour original. You can't buy that one. You can't buy that one. You want to offer big bucks? You can buy that one.
Definitely.
$50. We're not crazy. $50 we'll be oh, for sure sold.
Absolutely.
Did you you notice that I was also wearing a new shirt?
Oh my God! You know what?
You saw that?
I just now noticed that.
You picked that up, huh?
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? It looks
This
so
is another
good.
SuperSour original.
Nice.
Straight done by SuperSour with the nice little. You like that little patch there?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that our patches are felt, by the way?
Wow, really?
Straight up, feel that.
Oh my God.
That's felt.
That is so soft.
Not coming off. I put this bad boy through the washer a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Nothing, no problems.
I slept in this one.
Did you know that we can do these in other colors too? The felts. Mm-hmm. We can do this in other colors. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Did you know that did you also know that if somebody wants to purchase one of these, that they can just DM us directly on any of our social media, SuperSourjir, SuperSourjir at Gmail, and then we just make them with the colors that they want, and it's only $15.
Yeah. Who
15.
wouldn't do that?
I mean, if you like tie-dye and you like supporting local businesses, I mean, I think it's a shoo-in. I think it's obvious what you do there.
What you need to do.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think we're all in agreement here. Agreement? Agreed. Oh, man. What a month. What a week. See, somebody just... Man, we are so famous. People trying to get in on it. People trying to get in on the podcast. He said, I'm not trying to be on SNL. That's what he said. I mean, if we had the camera on him, he said, but he yelled it at our door. It's quiet in our apartment right now, so. Man, yeah, it has been a week. It's hot down here in Florida. We know that. I forget sometimes when we're supposed to bring you guys, like, what's happening here and, like, on a daily. And all this is another Talking Point episode, just another regular episode of SuperSour where we're just having a grand old time, having a silly time, chilling with the boys.
Just silly gooses over here.
Yeah, so silly. We're so silly. We are also silly hot right now. If you don't pay attention to the weather, I don't pay attention to the weather anywhere else except for where I'm at. Except for recently. We're paying attention to weather in other places. But if you don't know, it has been like every day it's been 100 plus over here. And if you live in Arizona or something like that, or if you've been to those places, you're like, oh, it gets, I'm like, yeah, but that's a dry heat, fam. Yeah. That's a dry heat. Yeah. It is.
You know what the humidity is?
You ever,
like over 100.
Let me ask you a question. Let me lean in for this one. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever breathed heat before? Like, have you ever really, like, been just minding your business, inhaling and exhaling, and then you breathe in a temperature? You don't want to.
It's kind of like when you're swimming in a pool and you hit that warm spot, but for your lungs.
Oh, that is bad. Oh no, yeah. So it's awful down here.
Pissed in your lungs.
I was thinking about it today. Honestly, I think a lot of people do need to experience this though. I do. It's like a shitty thing to experience, but I think they need to know, like, a little reality check, like, because when we were in Omaha, I mean, we had people like, man, it was like 88. They were like, man, I was wearing my joggers and a black t-shirt. I was like not sweating at all, and I was like walking like, it was a great day. And people were like, it's hot out, and it's gonna storm and shit.
They said it's gonna storm. It's sprinkled outside for like 5-10 minutes.
I was like, man, you guys got to go down to Florida because it is. Even because it's not about the rain comment, because it'll do that in Florida too. But then afterwards, the temperature goes up another like 15 degrees. It is unbearable here. So I will refer you to our beginning where we introed you anyway to help us, because I'm tired of doing that. But yeah, it's been so hot here, and it's been frying my brain. It's been frying me. The other day I was standing there. You know when you're so hot or you've done something so extraneous that you feel your body like pumping with you, pulsating with your heart. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm either gonna turn into an eccentric being, or I'm going to die. I have no idea.
When I would work at Amazon, we had to walk up a lot of steps every day and back down pretty much regularly all throughout the night. And I remember, towards the end of the night when you're walking out, you are pulsating every night. Just
yeah, for sure.
Radiating heat, everybody is. And
is it true that they don't put on AC in those warehouses? There's no AC, or?
Well, there's fans.
But no AC.
Having AC would be next to impossible. It's an open warehouse.
Oh, okay.
It's like half a mile long of just open air.
You don't think they have ones that do have AC though?
I mean, maybe smaller ones for sure.
Okay.
Definitely.
That'd be the only way I'd go work at them if they had AC.
Yeah, it's really like when you think about it. I don't know. Like I have ulcerative colitis, and I was able to work at Amazon for quite some time, and it was fine. People complain about the dumbest stuff there. Like it's not nearly as bad as working outside. I can guarantee that. At least there's fans. There's regular free water, free ice. There's the cleanest bathrooms I've ever seen, by the way, just saying.
And
ladies, there's tampons and pads stocked.
Is that true?
Stocked.
That's at Amazon only?
Yes.
Oh.
Only job I've ever worked that had that.
That's fair. I guess I never thought about that. Yeah, you're not going to go work at Subway and they're going to be like, don't worry, ladies, we took care of your chaunch for you. It's not going to happen. Yeah. You're not going to go, especially not going to go work at Racetrack and then they're going to be like, don't worry, we got all your feminine needs. Todd took care of it.
I worked with the Todd at a Racetrack.
Yeah, you didn't take care of shit.
Did not do that.
Yeah, nope, bet not.
Fuck you, Todd.
Oh, man. Yeah, seriously, though. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I've been pissed off about a lot of things recently. One of those is that you just brought it, like, working outside. There's a lot of people right now, especially in Florida, they work and they think because, like, man, USPS guys suck my dick. Who the fuck do you think you are? Like, I was parked. When you work outside and you have a truck you have to park, you park in front of that mailbox 9 times out of 10 because you're like, fuck the mailman. The other 1 out of 10, you're like, hold on, let me make sure I'm not parked in front of here in case he comes by. But also, that 1% is also tied into, I don't want to hear him bitching. So, but they will, I mean, dude, get out of your truck and just walk the 2 steps, you know? Just walk the 2 steps. I have to walk the whole yard 17 times, my guy. It's people who work outside like DoorDash and like delivering people and shit like that. I'm like, it's hot. No, I get it, man. But you only have to be out for a certain amount of time in and out. And don't try to put yourself on my level. Don't. Oh, I get it, man. I deliver packages. I'm like, do you work for UPS? No. Shut up. Shut up. All you other people have nice little Sprinter vans and AC and everything. You see those UPS guys? They got the fans. They got 7 clip-on fans.
Shouts out Bill.
Shouts out Bill, UPS driver.
Father's Day.
Yes. Shouts out Ryan Sigler. Shouts out Baltimore Primary Hub #1. Those guys have it hard as a delivery. They're on my level. Every other delivery person, you're so... Shut up. They're always like blasting podcasts. Yeah, they're always like blasting podcasts and like, oh, what's up, fam? Yes, a hot one today. I don't know why they're a DJ at the same time, but they're like, yeah, man.
Shouts out Amazon again. Thank you, bless Bezos. Yeah. You guys have fucking BMWs that you drive around.
Right?
Like,
yeah.
Dope.
Yeah. Well, and shout out to them. I never see them being bitchy, really. Honestly, like they're usually, it is what it is. They're never like, oh yeah, man, it's hot. Like they're like, no. Honestly, most Amazon drivers, they'll be sweating. In Florida, they'll be sweating. And they'll be like, yeah, no problem, man. Just another day. And I'm like, because they're accepting. They're like, it's hot right now, and I just ran 3 houses, but I'm about to go sit in my truck and drive up to my next stops and cool off in the AC.
Money.
And the money. And then there was money.
Bezos.
And then money. Oh. Chopped and screwed, fam. Shouts out 2005.
Kind of hot.
I guess. I was thinking more T-Pain, but
okay.
Remember when that was a thing? That's what I'm saying. Remember when that was like how everything was all chopped and screwed from like 2003 to 2005?
No.
What?
No, I'm sorry.
What? Yeah, they were just chopped and screwed. You know what that means? Chopped and screwed.
No.
So chopped and screwed means when like let's say like a T-Pain song, like because it's even worse, but they did it for his like Buy You a Drink. They would slow it down even more and like lower the voices a little bit. And yeah,
they do that on TikTok. Shouts out TikTok.
Yeah, well, it's
me being the older one here.
Yeah, every time.
Oh no,
and I'm always talking about some old school shit too. Yeah, well, that's chopped and screwed. Yeah, that's what it's called when they chop and screw something. Why was I saying that?
Because that's what we're gonna do to this video.
Yes. Bing. You're right. That's so true. How's your week been going? Terrible.
Roller coaster.
Okay. Shouldn't have asked that. Well, I'll tell you how my week's been going, if that helps. Throw some things at you.
That was it going, Joe?
Hot off of our last episode, when I was talking about Gary Vee and everything, and all the motivational stuff. When I drive around in my truck, I have a lot of deep thoughts, and whether there's comedy in this or not, it's really not my problem. But I think about this, and I think about passion, right? Passion, and what are other people's passions. I know what my passion is now. 27 and a half years, and I'm like, I think I know what I'm passionate about now. I think I know, and that's it, I think. I just like, I like passionate people about cool shit. I don't like passionate people who are like, I'm passionate about taxes, and I'm passionate about, like, my car wash, and I'll be like, oh, I really don't give a shit. That's so dumb. But there are things that, like, are, like, kind of minuscule that people are passionate about. Like, I'm passionate about reworking people's pipes in their home. I'm passionate about being an electrician because I'm like, wow, you're passionate about that? That's hard. Like, but that's your passion? Like, for real? Like, you love doing that? Like, you love looking things up about that and everything? That's what you Google? That's what you YouTube? That when you sit that... That's when you sit down with a beer and a bowl of cereal, you Google and you look up wiring videos. Wow, it's cool.
What we look up on Google typically what we're passionate about because.
I mean, yeah.
I never that's crazy because I had a mind blowing moment there for a second and I'm like, wow, am I really, really passionate about like rug cleanings?
Yeah.
I think I want to clean rugs.
Yeah. You would be here's the thing. Yeah, I think you would want to be
pressure wash.
I think you'd want to run like your own cleaning business. You know what I mean?
I want to pressure wash so bad.
Yeah, because at one point you would be able to.
If you guys need pressure washing done and you have a pressure washer, I'll do it.
She'll do it until she passes out. But
I might die, but that's okay. I die doing what I love.
So, like, I appreciate it at any point, like anything, like, passionate about pressure washing or whatever. I think that passionate about things being clean and like really dope because for 27 years, I walk around with none. You think you have it, like you find some here and there, but then it comes and goes, and you go, oh shit, that really wasn't a thing. Like that's, like I thought I had it. I thought I had it a couple times. I thought it was like music, and that didn't happen. Friends and like video games and pussy all shut that down. Those three things can really distract you from a passion, including music. When I was even younger than that, I thought it was going to be sports. Thought I was really passionate about sports. Nope. Right out the window. That also same thing. Friends, pussy, music, and games. Music took over. Music didn't last. And I was trying to be passionate about the things I went to trade school for things, and I was honestly mostly passionate about work-wise, making sandwiches at Jersey Mike's. That was really what I was most passionate about doing. Dude, it was so fun. Oh man, I had so much fun doing that. But instead, I ended up being passionate about like playing video games and like debating people and talking into a microphone and stuff like that and making videos. And the problem with that is that it's not even like the cool passion. Like when people will be like, oh, so I swear to God, you know how many times we go like, so what are you like passionate about? I'm like, until recently, I don't know, like video games. I really love video games. Honestly, that's probably my thing my whole life. Oh, okay, so like you into like game design or like code, and I'm like, no, I just like to play them a lot. I think about things that I could be good at, but I have no passion for. You know what I mean? Like I think to myself, like, oh, I bet I could make a lot of money doing that, and I can also probably like gain notoriety. Maybe I just money's the main key, right? So I'm like, oh, I could probably do that really well, but I have no passion for it. But even then, I get really sad because it's like cornhole, probably, maybe disc golf. I bet
you still gotta do.
Yeah, bartending. I bet I'd be good at it. I bet I'd be killer at it, but I have no passion. And then there's porn.
Yeah.
Those are the four things. there's 4 things that I think I'm like good at that like, but I have no passion for.
I think there's.
A little bit.
I think there's some passion there. One of those things.
If you know, you know. You guys, you get it. Am I right, guys? You get it. Oh no.
Yeah, my passion's like, you know, I got my vet technician certificate in high school, and I was going to be a certified exotic pet veterinarian. Mm-hmm. I don't know, it just seemed like I was already working at a vet's office, and if you ever worked at a vet's office, you see a lot of death, and you have to put a lot of pets down. Main thing is, I don't like that. I think honestly the thing I'm most passionate about is like if there was some way I could have like my own pet store, but then also be like murder mystery pet store. Yeah. I don't know.
Yes, it's hard. Like it's hard narrowing down to one.
Yeah, because you can't do that. I don't think anybody would like that.
And look, right now you're listening to the podcast and you go, they were just talking about some wild, weird shit prior to this. So am I supposed to take their advice seriously? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, take it from some people who have had many opportunities and also no opportunities. And we're telling you from our perspective of like, it's hard. Like that's exactly, we hope you can relate is what it is. You know, like that, I relate to that. Like it's hard to have so many passions. You're like, which one is it the right one or is it the wrong one?
Between the two of us, we have had hundreds of jobs.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally have had well over 50 jobs, you know, in my life. So it's like I've tried out so many different things. And it's just like, I feel like every one of those things has like a little bit in me where I'm like, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Kind of like that. Like sometimes I'll be at a gas station and be like, damn, I really miss fucking working at a gas station, you know? Why?
Yeah. I mean, to tie onto our last episode, like, we're not trying to tell you, like, you have to do any of these things or not. Life is what it is, man. Like, as long as you're not self-sabotaging yourself or doing something to really fucking put yourself into really, like, I don't know, Jeffrey Dahmer position or some type of crazy. If you're that crazy and you're watching this, please stop. We do not want you as a fan. And that means you're going to try to come for us, and that's fine. But, I mean, look. Take advice. This is life advice. And take advice from somebody, life experience. It's life advice and life experience. And take life experience and life advice from somebody like us who can barely spell experience with like a grain of salt.
I'm dyslexic.
That's one of the words I have a hard time experience. I'm always like, ooh, where's the I's and the E's go?
Definitely.
There's a rhyme for this, but I don't know. Oh, hey. Chopped and screwed. That's the name of the episode. Chopped and screwed. Hell yeah. I think a lot about jobs and professions because it's, like you said, we've been through so many of them. When it comes to professions and careers, I wish I had one. People, when you work like better jobs, they start to tell you, oh, you're in a career right now. And I'm like, says fucking who? Why? Because it's like a good job to you and you know, I mean, we just talked about this recently that like, we've had some of the dumbest jobs in the world where people go, wow, that's impressive. And then we work real good jobs where it's actually something that helps communities and stuff and people go, oh, I don't even know what that is. I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you have anything? Do you know anything about like cool stuff? What I really am trying to say is that when I was coming up, I couldn't figure out one thing. Just like we were saying, I couldn't figure out one thing. And I'm not telling anybody, but if you think you can, I'm telling you, dedicate the time to it. There's plenty of things, I don't know about you, there's plenty of things in my life that, like I said, I probably could have been good at, but I just never dedicated the time to because I always thought it was a waste of time. I always thought that isn't going to be the thing to get me to where I want to be. But it was, whether it be self-doubt, anxiety, whatever it was things, plenty of things in my life, guitar, art, if I just dedicated myself or tried or thought that I could do better, but you have to dedicate yourself. I mean, we talk silly all the time here, but I'm serious. If you're a young guy right now, young girl, whatever, if you're 18, 19, and you just don't know what to do, don't put it on yourself either. You can either be like somebody like me who dicks around and for 27 years and just hangs out with his friends and makes things work and works jobs and tries to just live life and see what happens and end at a passion. I promise you'll end somewhere, whether you like it or not. You'll end somewhere. That's all I got for you. And if you don't want to have that, take this time now to realize that you only have a 10-year span to dedicate yourself and become a master at something. And how cool is it to be a master at something?
Who says that?
Huh?
Who says that?
I do.
You only take 10 years? You can take less.
5. I would say 5 to 10.
There's a lady in her 90s that's in college getting her degree. I just want to say, it doesn't matter how late in life.
No, but I'm saying, you have about a 5 to 10 year span once you start trying to master all of that. You have about a 5 to 10 year span. No doubt. You have no time frame of when you can start, and that's what I'm saying. But once you do it, just know that you have a 5 to 10 year time frame to master it and really become something amazing at it. So that way you don't have to look at it and go, oh, I wish I'd done it then. I wish I'd done it then. Do it now. Start now. Today. Do the thing. Sorry. And take and I wanted to take it when I was going to say that. Shouts out Victory Outdoor Services. They're a cement laying crew, and they're passionate about fucking laying cement. The owner is so passionate about doing cement, it blows my mind. It looks like such hard work. It sucks. But he's just laying cement. He's like cracking jokes. Oh, you're barely working hard out there. Oh, hey, you messed that up. I want you to pay for that. And I'm like, this guy out there laying cement. But he loves it. He's just having a great time, and he loves it. He's passionate about what he does. Every time he's done working with me, he's like, that was a great job, man. That was so much fun today. And I go, so much fun? He says those words. Victory Outdoor Services, please tag them. We want some merch. Give us some merch. And we'll give you some merch. You know what I'm saying? In conclusion, some people have it and some people don't. And if you have it, try to go for it. Whatever it is. Not a famous thing, go for it. And if you don't, make it work. I know that makes sense. If you have it, go for it. If you don't, then just make it work, man. Just do whatever you can, make it work. Whatever route you take, it's important for me, and I'm going to put Reese in this too, it's important for us to know that you guys have family here at SuperSour. If you feel any of those ways, confused about any of that, you already know what you're doing, but you've went through that. You have family here. We don't care what you did or what you're doing. Unless you murdered. Like I said, we're not, that's...
And pedophiles.
Yeah, and pedophiles. Oh, you already know we're going to call you out on that. But you have family here with us at SuperSour, and we're here for you guys. And I just want you to know that we're family. We're family. So we've talked about a lot. We've done a lot today. We haven't had a lot of fun. But I'll tell you what, my pen's dying right now, so we're gonna start wrapping this sucker up. But before we go, it is Pride Month still. If you're watching this, it is still Pride Month. Happy Gay Month. Shouts out the gays from two bisexuals ourselves. Shouts out all that community. We happen to be very welcome in the they, thems, he, she's, ze, zay, zems community. Shouts out our favorite they, them, Erin.
Oh, Erin's dope.
so shouts out. Follow her on TikTok, please. Yeah, if you follow us here on TikTok, follow her TikTok right there. Boom. So it is Pride Month, and as with any holiday weekend, holiday month, holiday whatever, the corporate companies trying to get that money. They trying to get that money, Reese.
As per usual.
And did you hear about this? I feel like Jay Leno right now. Did you hear about this? You hear about this in the news today? You hear about what's going on with the news?
Who knows?
Burger King has decided they want to be a part of it. They want to help. They want to be a part of Pride because they're a bunch of queens themselves. And you know what they done did?
When they're gay.
Seriously. I actually do think the gay community does like Burger King, I think, until now. So this did only happen in Australia, but and it backfired so heavily it didn't make it to us, but we did catch the news article, so shouts out whoever wrote that article, that Burger King released, in honor of Pride Month, in honor of all you gays out there, they released the 2 tops or 2 bottoms Whopper burgers?
So the real question is, which one would you eat?
2 bottoms.
Yeah?
Yeah. The 2 bottoms.
I'm a topper, so.
Well, I'm a top. That's why I
I'm
eat 2
a topper.
bottoms. Yeah. So it's.
I'm a top, so I would eat the topper.
Just shows how disconnected.
To assert more dominance.
Burger King. You should be embarrassed. So disconnected from the. There had to at least be one undercover gay guy at that board meeting who was like, No, I think it's fine. No, hilarious, Johnson. Hilarious. So disconnected. I mean, 2 tops, 2 bottoms. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, gay community, please. We have our finger on the taint. I mean, the pulse. I mean, if you tell me if I'm wrong, but if you're a top, you don't want to go for you're not going to go for another top. You're 2 tops, right? If you're a bottom, you're not going to go for another bottom, right? I mean, I think that's A to B. Am I right? I think that's A to A. I think that's D to D. I think that's V to V. I'm pretty sure. So I think I don't. Where is their disconnection? You know, just a dumb move overall for that reason. People are talking about. You know why people are really upset about this? It's offensive, but also they're like,
What do you got there, Joe?
oh, this?
Mm-hmm.
That's just another Delta 8 drink from Just in Time Sweets. Kind of key to us, it's a green apple, a little sour drink. Yeah, you actually, you seen us drink this before?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that when you drink this, you seen us drink this, honestly, when we were having that heat challenge? You know this shit will keep that heat out of your mouth if you're eating something hot? I mean, this stuff's so good, I've already drank 2 bottles. Not today, I mean, wouldn't be here right now. I'm telling you that. I'd be on Jupiter.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
You'd be a sleepy sour boy, huh?
Ooh, I like that. Yeah. But no, yeah, I was just going ahead and prepping it because you got to shake before you drink. I was just prepping my next just-in-time drink for myself. Also, not only is it just a good drink and something good for when you have hot stuff in your mouth, but, we had COVID about three weeks ago, almost about a month ago. Yeah. And this stuff, it didn't cure my COVID. I mean, who's to say?
Maybe.
But I'll tell you that it really got me through it. honestly, I was drinking it, and I felt great. I felt a relief. It is truly a good pain relief. It is something to get your mind off of what's ailing you at the moment. You'll like Just in Time Sweets in all their flavors. If you catch that, they have all kinds of flavors on there that I am not going to drunkenly pronounce for you right now. Please go follow them on Instagram. Check them out, Just in Time Sweets. You can hit the QR code that they have on both sides of their bottles. Go follow them to see when they're having events live and tastings live, so that way you can get yourself some nice fresh Delta 8 drinks. Good stuff, boys. Okay, so thanks you guys for sticking through that little technical difficulty right there. Don't know what happened. We're not sure, but as I was saying when we had to figure out that this all went awry, is that we appreciate you. And we appreciate you for tuning in. And if you're here so far with us, then thank you. You're officially a sour boy or a sour Sally or a sour they them. Or a sour zzstnce. But whichever you are, we appreciate you for being here with us on another episode of Super Sour. Make sure you're liking, staying active in the comments. Please subscribe. Hit that bell so we don't have to track you fucking down and come to your computer ourselves. Force your hand onto the damn thing and go, subscribe, and then also click the bell.
Been trying so hard
not to disconnect. Yep. Okay. All right, we're wrapping up. Thanks for being here, boys. Cheers.